Hi there, welcome into Energy Upgrade Feng Shui Tips 2021. I am lighting my candle with intention to connect with you on the other side of this virtual session. I am Lisa Albin. I'm a Feng Shui master and quantum energy alignment practitioner. And I'm about to share with you today a method that I created, a system within my practice called Energy Upgrade, combined with Feng Shui tips. It is a practice I developed over the course of the pandemic, where I learned that I could very effectively upgrade my own energy, my own frequencies, by integrating the ancients of Feng Shui and related modalities along with quantum. And it worked so effectively that now it's woven into all of my services, and it's something that I feel very strongly and believe in sharing in a greater way. And that's why I'm here today, and that's why you're here today. If you're here for the first time, you're not here by accident, I assure you. Stick around. Make sure that you are fully hydrated. I hope that you have a notebook nearby and a pen that you love to write with, and that you're prepared to evaluate your goals and your intentions. Your intentions that you are going to embody as you step into your best life. So without further ado, make sure that you hit like to boost up this video to attract more lovely people like you into this channel, combining our intentions on a greater level. And also make sure you hit that bell so that you'll get notifications each time I submit a new session to the channel, so you can receive those frequencies and get tapped in and tuned into what the current cosmic energy is. So this is a collective consciousness. This is a general session, which I have tapped in using the ancient I Ching Book of Changes with my intention to evaluate the energy surrounding each and every one of you tuning in. So please let me know when something resonates. If you feel like sharing your intentions and your goals, pipe them down in the comments below. If you feel like sharing with me via email, check out the link provided in the description. You can learn more about me, where to find me on all the media. You can also learn more about my consultancy, Cloud9 Feng Shui, and my school, the Intrinsic School of Feng Shui, that I've founded with my partner in crime, Steve Kodat of the Feng Shui Cure. Now, I will tell you, we are gearing up for another deep, intensive certification training in February of 2022. So don't miss out. We've got people enrolling, and it's going to be, once again, very powerful. And let's see, what else can I cover for you? Oh yeah, high vibe female entrepreneurs. I'm in the middle. I'm coming to the end, actually, of an event, a go live event within my private Facebook group. You can also find details on that provided in the link, and you can hop into that private group of Feng Shui and other, you can learn Feng Shui within that group. You can learn about business. You can share your business. You don't have to be a Feng Shui professional. We have copywriters, and we have content creators and realtors, and really people from all profession, Reiki professionals. We have business organization. We have mortgage professionals, and together we talk about all things energy and all things business. We are coming to the end of a 9-day series where I'm sharing more of my story and also sharing some tips and insights so that everyone who tunes in can experience some of the upper leveling right away. On December 9th is a master class. For those who are able to hop in on time, they can experience the class from my private Zoom room that will be blessed and imbued with lovely frequencies. So don't miss out on that if that fits you and you feel called. let's jump in to the collective reading using the ancient I Ching. And while we're getting set up for that, I'm going to go ahead and tap into our emotional aura field. So this is the I'm also a mother too, so occasionally I'll have a cameo that's not planned. So we are within the energy upgrade. Feng Shui tips, YouTube channel viewers. Okay, this is you. I'm using an intuitive discernment software that works with the back channels of electromagnetic fields, and that is able to assess and really give a read on your emotional aura field. So there might be, and everyone receives this frequency in a different way, so this is something that you may be feeling as I'm working, but this is picking up on the energy of "you're wasting my time" syndrome. And within that also interrupts a lack of self-respect projected onto others, getting angry, being an abuser, doormat syndrome. So there's some like pretty deep things being pulled out of the collective consciousness right now. So it's going to be beautiful that we're accessing and harmonizing. We're mitigating anything that's negative and bringing in that which is positive. So we're going to be accessing knowledge is power. And we're going to be, again, removing all of these energies that no longer serve us. Our emotional aura field is constantly picking up and receiving information and imprints from all of our interactions, from all of our timelines, past, present, and future. And it's important that we do that important work of bringing in the frequencies that better serve us and our highest self. So I'm going to let this run in the background. It'll take about 5 minutes. We're just doing a daily read here, and we'll come back to it. So, and again, that's nothing that I touch. This is purely my quantum software working within our energy fields and doing the work that needs to be done for each and every one of us on an individual level. But at the end of the day, we're all connected up in source, right? And source that is light. So, yes, not to get too deep in this session, but this work is important for all of us. So the current energy right now surrounding those of you who are tuning in, this energy, although I'm giving the reading on December 7th, you can receive this at any time. This is the current energy that you are in. So it's resulting in 2 hexagrams before the end, which is number 64, and shifting into number 29, dangerous steps. It tells a story, a very beautiful story. I love the way the I Ching translations read. It tells a story of the energy around us in ways that the book was written is based on an evaluation of environmental science. And we look for patterns in nature, and we're able to learn from nature and then reflect back on ourselves to have a better awareness and clarity in how we can approach our adversities and our opportunities. Now, there's 3 change lines. They're happening in the upper realms. There's more stability in the human or earth realm. There's a lot more going on in the heaven or cosmic realm, the divine realm. And, that brings to mind the whole idea of everything happening in divine timing. So right now you may see your goal. You may feel it's a step away. It's within sight, but the I Ching cautions to watch out, because in between yourself and your goal that you are actualizing is perhaps some ice, and we don't want to fall through, so move forward cautiously. You might feel within you, in your intuition, that a new beginning is starting to stir. So we're at the end of all of the hexagrams, meaning we're right at the end before we're getting back into a creation cycle. And that's interesting as we're coming up on winter solstice, by the way, as things are wrapping up in the year and coming to the end of seasons. This is very interesting how that's lining up. So the I Ching is advising that we proceed very carefully so we can arrive at the goal without any mishaps and calamities. And it's already been a very difficult journey to scale to the top of this mountain. Although don't forget that once we reach and collect our goal, there's a whole other side to scale down that we have to do very carefully as well. And it's going to require that we engage all that we are and all that we know to be fully prepared for what's next and to embody that goal and next phase. And the victory is going to feel so sweet and so refreshing, like a breath of fresh air. But don't overindulge in this victory and lose sight of your vision and ultimately who you are. You've done all of this foundation work. You've been persevering, and you've been doing your calculations so very well and keeping very humble and guided on your own path and working on your authenticity so carefully. And we want to celebrate each and every victory, but we don't ever want to get into an extreme where we're like, oh yeah, like I won, this is what I wanted everything to happen, and then we let it fall apart and we don't keep the momentum going. So that's what we're going to be talking about today in terms of the Feng Shui tips, is the idea of momentum and continuation. So in Feng Shui, we talk about that Tai Chi symbol, that black and white symbol, the circular symbol. So beautiful, with the two dots on the other side. Now this symbol is constantly in rotation. It represents the seasonality. It represents the male and female, the masculine and the feminine divine powers. It represents the yang, which is the white part of the circle, and that is the high energy and the vibrance and summer and the heat. And then on the dark side is the yin side, the feminine, the quiet. On the extreme, it could be, cave and depressing. But these energies are constantly interacting and exchanging and interrelating in a circular movement, in a swirling movement. And that is the interrelationship. What the emotional aura frequency software is recommending is to speak at least 3 times today, I love and accept all parts of myself. Now, I think that's very beautiful. This means one thing to one person and another to another person. What does this mean to you? I encourage you to write this down using your pen in cursive. We always recommend cursive because it allows you to integrate all of the levels of your consciousness and light up areas of your brain that you don't get to use on a regular basis. If you can't write in cursive, write in your prettiest script, your most artful script, and do your best with that. And I'm going to recommend that you write it 9 times and speak it 9 times. 9 is a very important number to me. It's one of my codes. You may have your favorite numbers. I know that 9 works for me, and it's been passed down from my grandmaster to me, and I pass it down to my clients and students. 9, therefore my company's name is Cloud9 Feng Shui. 9 is a very auspicious, lucky number. It's very heavenly. It means completion. And as we're talking about the energy of momentum and keeping things spiraling and rotating and keeping that motor going, let's do this exercise and write it and speak it 9 times and envision yourself embodying your goal and continuing on this journey. This is very, very important. I think it's going to be really important that you do love and accept all parts of yourself. It's come up a few times today, even in my series, my Go Live series in Facebook, that we're talking about the most important relationship in all relationships is the relationship that we have with ourselves. And now that love radiates and expands farther than you could ever imagine, and beyond even the interactions that we have in person. It can even extend virtually. It extends out circles and circles and layers and layers. So you owe it to yourself. You owe it to all of us, a part of this energy upgrade family, to love and accept all parts of yourself as you are embodying your goal and your best life. So very beautiful. So the idea of momentum, bringing it back around full circle, is you're going to need to keep that momentum going. Once you step into your goal and you're like facing your goal, it's not time to throw down the hat and just, kick up your feet and expect things to continue. Keeping that momentum going means doing all of the steps. It means revisiting the foundations that you started at the beginning of this journey. It means keeping the energy flowing. Now in Feng Shui, some ways that we keep the momentum going involves clearing stagnant energy. So that may involve doing some space clearing. That may involve doing some clearing of your own personal energy. A beautiful way to do this is to go outside and touch earth and allow the beautiful sunlight, if you have access to sunlight where you live. I'm very blessed to live in Florida, so I do this on a regular basis on the beach. Not to brag, but it's quite lovely. But allow the sun to enter into your temple and wash down through your body and fill you with light all the way to the earth. Yes? A little pause for my children here for a second, and then I'll revisit. Okay, now it's bedtime here, so I'm going to be wrapping it up. So think about and be prepared for you to achieve your goal and to actualize it. But think of ways that you can keep that momentum going. Don't let your energy become stagnant. Make sure you don't let things collect dust. If things no longer serve you, then get rid of them, right? And take an evaluation and an inventory of those. That sounds really terribly impersonal, but take an inventory of who you are allowing into your energy. And perhaps distance yourself from those who are not inspiring you, who are not elevating with you. And that's very important too in terms of momentum. You want to be surrounded by people who you aspire to be like, who give you ideas, who encourage you. And also in terms of Feng Shui, make sure that you have your mouth of Qi or your front door area looking attractive and beautiful and spruced up and welcoming, because you're going to want to attract in new opportunities, new Qi to direct and manipulate and to nourish all of the areas of your home, especially during this holiday season. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to stop by and visit my channel. Thank you again for sharing with people who might enjoy this process. I hope you receive this energy very well. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell button for notifications. And I'll see you next time. We're going to bed over here. Come on, buddy. Let's go to bed. Say bye to everybody. There we go. Thank you all for stopping by. I really appreciate all of your messages, and I look forward to hearing about your journey, so reach out to me. Have a beautiful week, and Benjamin, you ready? Many blessings times 9.
Your phone looking, yeah.